The Lighthouse Effect as a book, it seems tailored to everybody, but in your world as a speaker, you often speak to corporate professionals about leadership. Now, what key things do you think that leaders should take away from the Lighthouse Effect?
Well, let's go back to the attributes of the lighthouse. It is selfless. It's not there to serve itself. It's actually there to serve a greater purpose. The most effective leaders have that in common. Where there are difficulties and challenges, the lighthouse is always thinking through the challenge and the difficulty to the possibilities. Another effective quality of a leader that's inspiring. Whenever you're in a position where you have the privilege of leading in an individual or a team of individuals or entire organizations, that is a privilege. There oftentimes comes with a great deal of doubts. You might have them, your team might have them, but the power of the lighthouse is it turns those doubts into a destination. Another element of the lighthouse is this idea of shining its light outward towards the greater good, not necessarily on itself. And that's a really important quality of leadership. The most effective ones that I've seen have that in common. Now, as one ascends in one's career in an organization and we assemble titles and influence and power, if you're not careful, you might begin to believe that this is all about you. And the things that make an effective leader aren't necessarily your technical capabilities, because, well, you must be technically capable to ascend. It's whether or not you're helping other people grow and develop, which is another thing that the lighthouse does. It does help people manage towards safe harbor. Subsequently, its ability to create environments that are empowering and engaging and inspiring is what leads to its effectiveness. And it's why the lighthouse as a structure endures for as long as it has. As a technical matter, we don't need lighthouses anymore because we have technology, yet still it endures. And the reason for that, as near as I can tell, is because it's what we most want people to be like. Actually, the selflessness, the turning doubts into destination, the seeing circumstances through the possibility, the shining the light outward rather than inward. And doing so, recognizing that we're doing so from a place of vulnerability. That's one of the last attributes of the lighthouse, the leadership attributes of the lighthouse, that despite that, it still has this courage to encourage others because it exists in the same place that the sailor who is lost in the storm or uncertain of the destination, the lighthouse exists in the same place that the sailor does. So it's not sitting above the fray. It's actually doing and serving in the way that it is asking others to serve.